Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jesse Stairs from the Takedown Breakdown. Here with Kien. Hello. And
Max.
Yeah. I haven't formally got to meet Max.
Jess and I have been around a couple times at the same time. That's about it.
Yeah, but we haven't really talked or got to know each other. So yeah, I'm here with Kien and Max, and I got a hold of Kien this past Friday and came up with a idea on something that I wanted to do with the Rochambeau people.
Yeah.
And they agreed to do it. So we are
and
here.
Also with all of our fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are here to announce the Tournament of Blood.
Oh shit, that's the name we're going
Yes.
with? Alright.
I mean, we could go with the Tournament of Gore if you want.
I like Tournament of Blood.
I like Tournament of Blood.
Alright, yeah, so we're going to go with the Tournament of Blood. And what it's going to be is a March Madness style tournament where I'm going to give these guys matchups and they are going to debate on who would win a fight to the death. Being like Freddy versus Jason, or the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers versus fucking Hannibal Lecter. Something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
And, we're going to go through every single matchup. They're going to debate it, and then we're going to keep going until we have one clear winner.
Till we got someone who wins.
Exactly. And so, in order for this not to be like a 5-minute fucking announcement, I have come up with our list of 64 participants.
Jesus fucking Christ.
In this tournament, and I wanted to get
people.
these guys' reactions. Also, we are going to go completely March Madness style, and we have regions.
What?
Oh, okay.
You have the West region and the Midwest region in March Madness.
Yeah.
The regions for the Tournament of Blood is the Amity Island region from Jaws, the Haddonfield region from Halloween. That's what it was.
Yep.
The Crystal Lake region from Friday the 13th.
Woo!
And the Springwood region from Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right.
We will announce the number 1 seeds at the end of this.
Yep.
So here we go. We are going to start. This starts in alphabetical order, and then it gets fucking crazy because this actually took a lot of thinking. So we're going to start with Annabelle from the Annabelle movie.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got a doll.
We've got
Yes.
a doll. We've
Yep.
got one doll right now.
So far, we've got a doll.
Yes.
All right. This is terrifying.
Next up, we have Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Ooh.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right.
Following that, we have Norman Bates from the original Psycho movie.
Yep.
After that, we have the Puppets from the Puppet Master series.
They're their own thing, right?
Yes,
Yep.
they are their own entity. It's
Okay.
5 or 6 puppets.
So they're Horde Mine. Got it.
Yep.
Yes. Following the Puppets, we have Ghostface from the Scream series.
All
The
right.
Oh.
interesting
okay.
thing about that is that you get the group of killers.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you don't
Yeah.
just get Matthew fucking Lillard or something.
Awesome.
You have the whole group.
Of 6 killers.
Yes.
Nice.
After Ghostface, we have Blacula.
Yes.
From the black exploitation version of Dracula.
No
Yes.
fucking yes.
Please.
After that, we have Esther Coleman from The Orphan. I don't know if either one of you guys have seen The Orphan.
That's the midget, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
After that, you have the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers.
Jesus.
That has to be kind of one of those upper tier
Yeah.
favorites.
He's upper tier right now.
hmm After that, you have John Doe, played by Kevin Spacey in the movie Seven.
Okay. Yep.
And then we have, this is where it kind of starts getting weird, the Graboids from the Tremor series. I'm going to give you 2 Graboids.
Okay.
We get 2?
You
Okay.
get 2 Graboids in that. I should put that down.
Alright.
All right. After that, you have Dr. Joseph Heiter, the doctor from the Human Centipede.
Oh God. Fucking damn it.
That's
No.
fucked up. I don't know how good of a fighter he's gonna be, but he's
Exactly.
fucked up.
Exactly.
Fucked up. That might come into consideration to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then closing out the first group that I'm going to mention to you guys is Isaac and Malachi from Children of the Corn.
Okay, I can deal with
So
that.
you get Isaac and his right-hand man, Malachi.
Okay.
Like supernatural powers and all that.
Yes.
Kind of
Yeah, all their fucked uppery.
Yes.
Okay.
So what do you guys think about the first group?
I'm going Jeepers Creepers Annabelle's probably going to be up there because she's good with some fuckery.
Right.
And then we're getting the kids from the Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have a bunch of like legitimate serial killers.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, if you put them in a death battle scenario, not a death like Deadliest Warrior, like that. If you look at their stats and things like that. Like if I could get a webcam and have people dressed up as the character to impersonate, like,
oh my god,
and then they did this, that, and this. Annabelle has the amazing power of perseverance and questions.
Right.
No, it's a very like. They're out of the wall, like not like I'm like judging. I'm like they are they're different than what I implied. What was gonna like.
Right.
It's a nice change though.
Right. Yeah. I think the one killer that you guys are kind of overlooking right now is Ghostface.
I was thinking about him in general. They're smart.
Yeah.
They have they comparatively they follow the movie tropes very well.
Right. They're good at what they do.
Gives them the comeuppance.
Right.
Yeah.
If we're looking at it in a fight, are we using like the movie trope rules that go with them? When we use said debate?
No, this is just gonna be like, like mano-y-mano, like we're putting them in a fucking cage. Like there's not gonna be like a scenario like in Freddy versus Jason.
So
they don't have, fucking Freddy like brings them into dreamland.
They don't have an open field or anything. They don't
right.
I
mean, like for somebody like Freddy, who obviously is going to be coming up here soon, like he does have the potential to like bring them into Dream World, but they always start out. It's like the old saying for like MMA: every round starts standing up. Right. So like everybody has like a legitimate shot at the beginning of this match.
Right.
It's just how you use your powers, or shit like that.
So like. For Freddy to win a fight much easier, it'd be faster for him to knock somebody out and then fuck with them.
Right. Okay. So I like this idea.
Yes.
This is getting juicy.
All right. So
tantalizing.
Starting with Group 2, we have the odds-on favorite in this tournament, Jason Voorhees.
Woo!
All right.
From the Friday the 13th series. Next up, we have Jaws.
Oh,
Bruce the Shark from Jaws.
I know Ryan's pick already.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking calling it right now.
Yeah.
We know Ryan too well to not know the boy is gonna chose Bruce from Jaws.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we have Jigsaw from the Saw series.
Okay. Will he have time to set something up though?
You know what? I will have to get back to you guys on that one.
Can we? Okay. Like, weirdly enough, could it be a house setting? Like.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, like, this is a work in progress right now. So I think, like, every scenario, I will give you guys a setting.
Right.
And then you guys go from there.
Perfect.
So awesome.
Like I said, we are also in talks of trying to get this done in an area where groups of people can come and, like, maybe not wagers, but talk about it with...
Right. So after Jigsaw, we have probably the other odds-on favorite, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
From the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Following Freddy, we have Hannibal Lecter from the Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh.
This group is loaded, by the way. Because after Hannibal Lecter, you have Leatherface.
Jesus.
From the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Damn.
And like these groups are just like groups that I'm announcing them in. Like they're not actually going to be paired together.
Because I was gonna say if you put all of them together, obviously like those guys are gonna like kill each other.
And the only seeds that any of us know of right now is the number 1 seeds. If you have to go through and like designate number 2 seeds, number 3 seeds, shit like that.
Okay.
But after Leatherface, we have the Leprechaun from the Leprechaun series.
Woo! This'll be fun.
Yes.
Fucker.
One of my very earliest horror movie moments was, I believe it was Leprechaun 3, where he goes to Vegas.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit,
and I remember the scene where he blows up a lady. Like, makes her into a balloon, she explodes, and then he starts fucking the corpse.
Yep.
Yes, that is one of my earliest horror movie scenes that I remember.
Oh, good God.
After the Leprechaun, you have Regan Appeal from The Exorcist.
Okay.
Okay.
And closing out Group 2, you have Samara Morgan from The Ring.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of this, I'm a big J-horror fan, so I have high hopes for Samara.
Yes. I'm going to actually let you down pretty easily. I don't have the kids from The Grudge.
It's okay.
All right.
But you do get the Ring.
I get the ring. I get the ring.
So thoughts on Group 2?
I have high hopes for.
I have high hopes for a lot of these. I want to see where they go.
I want to get their. I can't wait to get their stats.
Right. I want to see people's kill counts. I want to see people fucking with each other.
I want to see their stats and how they go. Like I find this to be. This is always such an interesting concept, and I feel like, honestly, Jesse, if I could pertain to you to do this for other things, we have always had an idea of a podcast about who would win.
Okay.
If you would like to think of notes and we send you them, that would be much appreciated. This one, when you first announced this, I was like, they're not all fighting each other right now, because that would just take the taste away from like.
Yeah. No.
These guys, I was gonna say these guys.
No. Yeah.
These guys, if they faced each other. It's kind of like if you put all the big star teams in one area and they just fuck each other up. Next thing I feel like you're left with Iowa State facing Kentucky. You're like, dude, Kentucky is going to win all the fucking way.
All right, so that was Group 2. Starting off on Group 3, probably another very close to odds-on favorite, Michael Myers.
Yeah, that's going to be
Halloween. Predator from the Predator series.
All right.
Pumpkinhead from the Pumpkinhead series.
Yep.
Charles Lee Ray, a.k.a. Chucky, from the Child's Play and Chucky series.
Yeah, fuck
so
that guy.
are we letting him be the doll, or is this before he was the doll?
He will be the doll.
Okay.
Robert the Tire from the movie Tire.
Oh my god.
Is that the Killer Tire movie?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
So wow.
And if for those of you that haven't seen that movie, Tire is just about a tire that roams around the desert and kills people by exploding their brains.
Yeah, it just bashes their head in, pretty much. Yeah,
yes.
like
it is great.
It is a weird ass fucking movie.
Yes. Kien, where'd you go?
Keep going.
Oh, are you peeing, Kien?
Yeah.
Kien's peeing.
Kien's currently urinating as we do this podcast, as we do this announcement. Next up after Robert the Tire, we have Candyman.
Yes!
Yeah!
From the Candyman series. After Candyman, we have Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses.
I'm okay with this.
That was my question. Were you going to do the family, or are you just doing one? Oh.
They may or may not be in here.
They may or may not show up. Alrighty.
Sorry, I didn't jump on you.
After Captain Spaulding, you have the Tall Man from the Phantasm series. He's an older.
Yeah.
And he uses an orb with a fucking knife.
Yeah, he uses orbs with knives. And finally, rounding out Group 3, you have Sweeney Todd.
Ooh.
Yes. Thoughts on Group 3?
I am very excited for this.
I want to see this.
This is getting off loose.
Anybody that stands out to you in Group 3 besides Michael Myers?
Phantasm, because I really liked Phantasm as a child.
Okay.
Was another one of them. I do have to just put in a side note since we were talking about a horror lineup. Horror legend George Romero has just passed away at 77. What? He just died.
Oh, no.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's dead.
Holy shit.
R.I.P. dude. Like,
yeah. God damn.
I mean, we talk shit about the zombie outbreak shit at our horror podcast. But, we just want to.
This kind of hits me really hard because, like, if there's one thing that I've always been passionate about, it's zombies.
Right.
I love the idea of zombies. I love the idea of a zombie apocalypse, as macabre as that sounds.
Right.
But it's like, so I've always looked up to, like, George Romero as, like, a creator because, you know, we might not have, like, the kind of horror movies that we have nowadays if it wasn't for Night of the Living Dead.
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of fitting that he passes away as we do this. So.
And we do our horror podcast that we talk about.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to point that I'm sorry, didn't mean to sidetrack, but yeah, that's a moment of silence.
Sorry,
yeah.
All right, back to the lineup.
All right, starting at Group 4, Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Okay.
Jack Nicholson's character. After Jack, we have Willard and his rats.
Yes!
Oh, good God.
Yes.
This is such a game changer.
Yes. He's definitely going to be one of those Dark Horse characters.
Yeah, right, you're not going to see him rising out till shit happens. They're going to be like, wait a second.
He's going to be like that Wichita State that like slowly advances in this
area. And you're just like, what happened? How
are you still here?
Yeah. After that, you have the Fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay. Oh. That one is way obscure.
Yes.
Like
a little
that.
bit, yeah.
I like that a lot.
After the fisherman, you have the xenomorphs. It's only going to be one xenomorph.
Just one?
No queen? No nothing?
No.
Okay.
Just a xenomorph. Like, I'm not going to go, like, over the top with a queen xenomorph.
Ryan's going to be conflicted at this game.
Right, yeah.
And it's just like Predator. Like, you're not going to have, like, 2 or 3 Predators.
Right.
It's just one.
Ryan's definitely be conflicted in this.
Yeah, he will be.
As
a huge
alien
xenomorph
fan and a shark person, Ryan will be conflicted with 2 of them at least.
Now, this is where these next couple are going to be a group. So it's going to be 5 of them.
5.
You have a group of infected. 5 infected from the 28 Days Later series.
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And after that, you have a pack of zombies from Dawn of the Dead. So they are running zombies.
They're running.
Yeah.
So the Zack Snyder remake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have the rage monsters
And
just
the traditional zombies.
Okay.
Yes. So those are the next 2. So you have Xenomorph, group of infected, and a pack of zombies. After that, we have Jack the Ripper.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you did go serial killer.
Serial killer, and he was immortalized in the movie From Hell.
Yep.
Right, okay. Touche.
Yes.
You did your research.
I did. After Jack the Ripper, we have Damien from The Omen.
Okay.
Little terrorizing shithead. After that, you have another favorite, Pinhead from the Hellraiser series.
Yes, please.
Okay, Max's interest.
After that, the Firefly Clan from the Devil's Rejects.
Okay.
So you'll have Otis and what the fuck, the other 2, the old dude and the girl. So you'll have those 3. After that, you'll have the Wolfman.
Okay.
And this is Group 4, right?
Yeah.
That we're on. Rounding out Group 4, you have the Thing.
The Thing?
Yes.
All right.
From the Kurt Russell
I
movie,
love
The
Fantastic.
Thing.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Yeah. Thoughts on Group 4? Anybody that stands out?
Bro, you put in the Thing in that, it's just gonna. He's one of the. That's one of those characters where you kind of get like, if he's in a group, that's where the paranoia sticks in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if he's solo, he may not have a edge.
Exactly.
But if you're in a group, especially with the Firefly group, they're already batshit crazy. Adding that shit into there, dude, you are going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hitting some shit.
Yeah.
What I want to know is Pinhead going to be allowed to suck people into his Pandoras Box dimension?
Yes.
He is?
Yes.
All right, Pinhead.
I mean, if Freddy is going to be allowed to, bring people into the dream world, then
But they have to open it. He can't just.
He's able to drag people in at times.
Right.
Corrupted enough people he's been able to drag in.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah. So Pinhead is like. There are going to be things that beat him out, like Annabelle is probably going to be able to beat Pinhead. Because, like, he can't fuck with her.
Exactly.
But, like, people
if
like
you're already
Freddy...
dead, I feel like
yeah, that's one of his things, because, like, he can't fuck with dead people already.
So then Jason, then he can't fuck with, technically Freddy is, like... He's a wraith.
He's a phenomenon.
Right.
So it'd be hard. But, like, Pinhead's going to be one of those people who's going to be able to knock some shit off. But then out of left field, somebody's going to show up and be like, you can't fucking touch me, you're dead.
Exactly. If you use that supernatural aspect of it, you get the talk.
All right, we have 2 groups left.
Yay!
Let's see here. Group 5 will start... This is the group I kind of like to call old school meets new school.
Oh, shit.
We start off with Frankenstein's monster.
Ooh.
The original one that's not actually a bad guy, but is portrayed as a fucking crazy?
Okay. So you're doing, I was going to say it's like iterations.
Yep.
Okay.
After that, you have Carrie from the Carrie series.
Ooh.
Alright.
After that, Dracula. And this is Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Okay.
So we got Blacula and Dracula in this dope fight.
Can we arrange that to just lean it so they fight like
Listen,
just a little bit?
It all depends on seedings.
Okay.
It all depends on seedings. After Dracula, you have the Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow.
Okay.
After that, you have Angela from Sleepaway Camp.
Oh shit! Is that the one with the? She
was actually a dude the whole time.
She had a dick? Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna fuck with some people with that.
Yes. After that, you have Sam from Trick or Treat.
Oh, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's my boy. That's my favorite.
This is where we kind of get weird with this. This is where Christine the car from the movie Christine.
We have a fucking tire. Why not have a car?
Exactly.
Right. Like it's
just be glad this isn't like a tag tournament.
Oh Jesus!
You put Robert the Tire and Christine together?
Fuck, dude. Put Robert the Tire on Christine.
Oh my god.
Tag, dude.
After Christine, you have Pennywise the clown.
Yes.
Are
we going full Pennywise where he ends up actually being a fucking terrifying spider thing? Or is he just fucking...
He has the potential.
Okay.
He will start off as just Tim Curry, pretty much.
Okay. Alright.
After Pennywise, you have the Mummy. And it's up to you guys which way you want to go. Do you want to go old school with the Mummy, or do you want to go like Brendan Fraser Mummy?
I want to go Brendan Fraser.
I want to go Brendan Fraser.
Okay,
because he's not overpowered, but he's powered enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas when have you seen the new Mummy?
No.
I don't want her.
No, she's fucking broken.
Yeah.
Like that'd be fucked up.
Okay, so that Mummy actually has a name. I will get that name. But so we're going for Brendan Fraser's Mummy.
Yep.
After the Mummy, you have the crocodile from Lake Placid.
Okay.
And after that, you have John Wayne Gacy, actual serial killer.
Yep.
And I will give you guys stats in that when the time comes. And Jeffrey Dahmer, also actual serial killer.
Bro, you better have Charles Manson on this list.
I actually added him into the last group.
Yes.
I cannot believe I forgot about the Manson family, but I did. The Manson family is now in. That's a spoiler for the last group. And I took out the Anaconda from Anaconda.
Yay!
Sacrifices must be made.
Yes. All right. So, thoughts on Group 5?
When you put in real serial killers, it adds that bit of a twist to it. That is because like,
especially
if you provoke realism into that, like I don't think Annabelle has shit on Dahmer.
Yeah, right? Annabelle's gonna be trying to fuck with him, and Dahmer's just gonna walk up and be like, fuck you, stab.
Exactly.
Right.
And especially somebody like Dahmer, it's like, because you also have to look at like what kind of people did they go after?
Right.
What was going through their minds? Like Jeffrey Dahmer, I believe he was a serial killer that just targeted young gay teens.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like there are gonna be some people who he's like not even gonna register that he's fighting them.
Yeah.
Till they start fucking with him.
Yep.
And he's gonna be like, all right, I guess this shit's going down now.
So anyone else that stands out in Group 5?
Serial killers. I want to see how the serial killers face off against our supernatural bullshittery.
All right. Anything else from you, Kien?
No, like I said, my thing, the serial killers bring out a whole new concept of you bring up psychosis in general, like how that works. Like, obviously Freddy's insanity kind of like quote unquote magic that he does with dreams ain't gonna fuck with them.
Right.
Because they're already fucked up.
Right.
All right.
I want one last thing. I want to see Pennywise.
Okay.
I want to see what Pennywise does, because his thing is slow fucking with you.
Yeah, he plays the slow game.
Very slow game. Like in the book, he fucked with these kids for 20 years, and he only shows up every 20 years to fuck with people. Like I want to see what he does.
It's kind of just like that. Like depending on which character is going to face which, like some people play that slow game, so it's going to be really hard to like.
Well, really Pennywise also has shit. If you read it and know, like Pennywise is technically that's not his physical body.
Right.
He can go invisible. He can change form. He can just talk to you mentally.
Yep.
Like it's going to be interesting to see what people do.
Right. Yeah. He's got
fucking beep Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, last group. This is where it gets kind of weird. You have Dennis Rader, a.k.a. the BTK Killer.
Okay.
He killed about 10 people between 79 and 91 down in Kansas.
Jesus Christ. He was like, they couldn't catch him for like 20 years till he ended up fucking up.
Yep.
Right.
After Dennis, you have Ted Bundy, noted serial killer and necrophiliac.
Yeah, he's gonna be an interesting character.
After this, this is my dark horse for this tournament. The Zodiac Killer.
Oh, fuck.
Because nobody knows who the Zodiac Killer is.
Yeah, like...
Right, oh shit.
Yeah.
How does one,
how does one even fight what's not even there?
Especially somebody like Freddy Krueger.
Right.
Or, like Pennywise. It's like, how do you fuck with somebody that you don't know who they are.
Yeah,
you know?
like it's gonna be impossible to fucking fight him at times.
So obviously, this is why I brought up the scenario purpose of it, because like you put the Zodiac killer in a confined room,
right?
Obviously, he's gonna die. If you put him in like late at night and there's groups of people,
exactly,
you have the whole you don't know who
exactly. And I mean, like obviously, I'm going to give the lower seeds kind of like the home court advantage at least to make it more even.
Right.
All right. So after the Zodiac killer, we have Mary Shaw from Dead Silence.
Okay.
Oh shit. That bitch.
Yes. After Mary Shaw, we have the Manson family.
All right.
And yes, you will get Manson and the two chicks.
Right. Okay.
After the Manson family, you have Count Orlok, the OG Dracula from Nosferatu.
Yeah.
After Count Orlok, you have Negan from The Walking Dead.
All right.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting to see what he does. If he gets faced against zombies, like
exactly. I mean, he's a hardened person, like
very much so. Like people aren't gonna be able to fuck with him mentally.
Exactly. After that, you have Pluto from The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh God,
shit.
yes! I was hoping you would bring someone from The Hills Have Eyes.
After that, you have Alex DeLarge from The Clockwork Orange.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And your last entrant, the Babadook.
Oh shit! I gotta rewatch that movie.
Yes.
With this one, when we talk about it, you have genetic mutation.
Yep.
You have basically mental insane people.
Yes.
And my thing about that, I would hope that sometime if both of the teams last, the Firefly family versus the Manson family would just be an insane battle to Kien.
Right.
It's just insane. Like, it would bring this whole horror thing. Like when it originally started, I'm like, oh, so he's just doing a death battle where we're talking about like the vampire versus the werewolf. Right. And then all of a sudden you're like, I have serial killers. I have real serial killers. I'm like, dude.
So if you want to know how this is gonna play out, there is a podcast, a very popular podcast called The Last Podcast on the Left. And they talk about like serial killers and fucked up shit on that. And they actually did one of these tournaments.
Right.
Most of them were. It was like a group of 16, and they had like 8. No, they only had like 4 like fictional characters, and the rest were serial killers.
Okay.
But if you go back and you find it, it's one of the earliest episodes on iTunes. You find that episode, you listen to it. It's only like 45 minutes long.
Okay.
You see kind of how this is gonna go. So your number 1 seeds are gonna be Freddy Krueger.
Yep.
Jason Voorhees.
Yep.
Michael Myers. And the Xenomorph.
I want to see the Xenomorph just walk up to Freddy Krueger and just eat him.
Exactly.
Because like a lot of these people are gonna have no idea what the fuck a Xenomorph is. They're gonna look at it and be like, "All right, big baddie, let's go." Oh shit.
A Xenomorph don't sleep, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the last thing I'm gonna ask is, who are your guys' personal favorites?
Personal favorites in this?
Yes.
My personal favorites are Sarah from The Ring. She's like one of my favorites.
I want to see how she does.
I'm really sad you didn't put the Wish box from Wish Upon. I'm kidding. Don't. But no. So Blacula is another one. Just like the campiness of Blacula. But I guess I'm gonna have to go with the serial killers. Just all of the live action serial killers. Live action and fictional serial killers you put together, because there's that mix up of like some of these supernatural creatures are all based on psychosis and how insane you already are.
Yep.
So when you put them against insane people, their power is very limited.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also have somebody like, I believe it was Ted Bundy, who actually pretty much created a different personality because he couldn't handle what he was doing to his victims. So he made a separate personality so that he didn't have to think about when he went into fucking killing mode.
Right. When you like Norman Bates is another one of those ones where I think of like psychosisly he's a different person. Like when he's in kill mode.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that brings a whole different personality. So when you think about that, you've never seen Freddy face someone with a split personality.
Exactly.
Right.
Like if you bring them into the dream world, do you face like?
Are there 2 of them in there now?
Hypothetically, you're probably going to be facing 2 of them: the ferocity of that split personality and the other person.
Yeah.
Right. You bring up these thoughts that like, obviously these are fake and like they're never going to happen because the studio's like money.
Exactly.
And but you bring like. It's like how we talked about with our movie reviews and things like that. It's a critical analysis of things. Yeah, just because something is cool and popular does not mean it's going to win out.
Yes.
Right.
I also have to add, there were a couple of people that didn't quite make the cut. The mercenaries from You're Next were close to making the cut. I took them out at the last minute. Even though that is probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It is so great.
They were mercenaries, though.
And also, the Purging group from the original Purge movie.
I was gonna ask about that. That is very understandable.
Because I didn't want to like overload this tournament with groups of things, you know.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, because you have like the group of zombies, you have the group of infected, you have the Firefly clan. Right. You have 2 fucking graboids from Tremors, for Christ's sake.
Right. Yeah, so where it came from, you don't have to bring it in, but like, I really like Sinister and I really like Bagul.
Right. That's the lipstick one, right? No. No, I was thinking Insidious. What am I thinking?
No. He's the one who can transfer through film and through.
Yeah. He controls the kids. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nothing on you like that. Like,
no.
I'm glad you didn't put like Santa from.
Right.
Or the Krampus. I'm like,
Krampus.
Oh, that was one more that just didn't make the cut. Was Jack Frost.
Oh.
The snowman from the campy fucking 90s horror movies.
That would have been interesting to see.
It'd be interesting, but like, unless it's an Arctic tundra, the boy ain't gonna last.
Nah.
Like, that's unfortunately.
So
the turkey from Thanksgiving didn't make it. I was
Jesus fucking Christ, no.
Upset about that.
That was not going to make it. No.
Right. So with this in mind, like, we're recording this right now, but I probably won't post this for another couple of weeks.
That's cool.
That's fine.
That's fine.
This also gives me an idea. Like, I'll talk to you after this when we're done about another idea that I have for that.
Okay. I have nothing else. You can expect this tournament to start probably mid-September. That way we know, how many episodes we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And hopefully we will be done within 4 or 5 episodes.
Right.
That way you guys have a chance to fucking listen to it before Halloween hits.
Right. Get you in the mood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With that being said, we hope that you guys tune in for the tournaments. Great. And thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you much,
Jesse, for this idea.
Yeah, thanks for that idea. It's awesome.
I'm Kien Ibanez.
Max Schooley.
I am a half-empty glass of McDonald's juice.
God damn it. Have a good night.
All right.